When Americans think of Muslims, they might identify with the Nation of Islam,
You wanted some action then, didn't you? Because you don't like the idea of white people shooting black people down, do you?
or media portrayals of Arabs as terrorists and extremists. But what many do not know is the fascinating history of Muslims in the Western Hemisphere. In fact, there are stories of those who came from Africa and practiced their religion long before Christopher Columbus arrived in 1492. Ancient manuscripts from West African Muslim scholars give clear testimony of voyages to the West and the arrival of America's first Muslim settlement. In the time that followed, a chain of events would unfold that would forever change the world's religious landscape. For 7 centuries, countless African, Asian, and Middle Eastern Muslims would arrive in America, some by force, others by choice. Over the years, their evolution would become legendary, the impact of which has already been felt around the world. Now, as we enter the 8th century of America's relationship with Muslims, things have never been more complicated. Conflicts in Palestine, Iraq, Afghanistan, and the 9/11 attacks on New York have created a great divide among many Americans. Attitudes from the past have begun to resurface. But times have changed. Today, there are nearly 10 million Muslims living in America. Prepare yourself for a journey that will examine this history and the people who dared to live out this great American story of 8 centuries of Muslims in America. Islam came to Africa during the 7th century. And its initial spread was part of the single most cultural change in the history of the world. The word that an Ethiopian sat at the side of the prophet of the new religion, traveled fast. Bilal ibn Rabah became a familiar revolutionary figure and the most celebrated African in Islamic history. When the Muslims entered Mecca in triumph in 630 AD, Bilal made the first call to prayer. From atop the new mosque.